Hey, happy Sunday, happy Sunday, happy Sunday. I am Walt, and I'm coming here once again with another day of free daily sports bets. Please like, share, subscribe, and we have 6 bets on the ticket today, all NBA. So let's get straight to it. Bet number one, going with Zach LaVine over 21.5 points. All right. In game three, after being blown out by the Bucks in Chicago, Zach and them, they didn't play much in the fourth quarter. All right. Today's matchup is, in my opinion, they have to win it, right? They win today. They guarantee another meeting back in Chicago. They definitely going to want to go back to Milwaukee, knot it up. Zach averages 24 on the year and 23 at home. I'm looking for him to have a much bigger impact today and play way more than 31 minutes in this matchup. The bet number two, Warriors versus Nuggets, over 224.5 points. In this series, 2 out of 3 games have all gone over 224. And with this being an elimination game for the Nuggets on their home floor, I expect them to leave it all on the floor. They will need to do that on the offensive end. They have not been able to slow down or stop the Warriors' offensive onslaught. They got too many sharpshooters. They just, you got Poole, you got Thompson, you got Clay rounding himself back into shape. Is hard, right? And then you have the Warriors, who's scored 117 points or more. They've scored over 117 points in all 3 games, right? And for that reason, bet number 3 is going to be the Warriors over 114.5 points. The Nuggets can't stop them, right? I mean, at home, when they had the first 2 games at home, the Warriors scored over 120. And, game 3 that was in Denver, they put up 118. In this elimination game, I like them to put up a lot of points. I think they're going to need to break over that 115 mark because the coach, the Nuggets, I think they're going to be too prideful to just sit there and just get eliminated, right? I think that, your Jokic is going to start the game off aggressively, offensively, and that should keep them in it. I expect him to be in the game offensively, minded from jump of the tip ball to the end of the game, all right? And for that reason, bet number 4, I'm going with Jokic over 30.5 points. I wouldn't be surprised if Jokic hit the 40-point mark because he may have to get 40 for them to have a chance to win this game. Like I said, I expect him to be aggressive from the beginning of the game, from an offensive end, all the way to the end. He had 37 in game 3, and I expect him to have at least 35 or more in this one. All right, bet number 5. We're going to go with DeAndre Ayton over 20.5 points. In the series, Ayton is shooting 70% from the field, including 28 points in a game 3 win, right? Like I said, Booker is not going to be there, right? I think, if we look at what happened in game 3, Ayton, he, in the first half, in the third quarter, he was big time. In the fourth, Chris Paul stepped up to close out the game. But I think they go with the same formula to start the game off like they did. Ayton having a big game. He's shooting incredible from the field, which says to me they can't guard him, right? So I expect him to easily get over 20 points today, just like he did in game 3. Last bet, Brandon Ingram over 25.5 points. Ingram is averaging 30 points in the series and over 30 in games 2 and 3. It's obvious they do not really have a guy that can guard him. With his touch and his length, I expect another big game against a Suns team that will be without Booker. The Pelicans team would love to go back to Phoenix tied 2-2 and guarantee that they get another one in New Orleans, right? And for them to do that, I believe that it's going to rely heavily on Brandon Ingram putting up a 26-plus performance. All right? That does it for me. Good luck. Happy betting. And most importantly, never bet more than you can afford to lose.